Hi, I'm Bree with Cosmic Siren. Welcome to my first tarot reading YouTube video. I'm an intuitive coach, spiritual mentor. I just want to be viewed as your witchy friend that wants to help you live life to the tune of your soul. This is a pick a card reading, so go ahead and choose out of the 4 piles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and later I will reveal the cards underneath and the coasters underneath. And just so you know, the coasters are a character from One Piece. Take all the time you need and I'll get started with group number 1. Hi group 1. So in this tarot reading, we're doing a nod to my Siren's Allure spread. We're gonna look at your hook, line, and sinker. So for the hook, what about you initially captures the attentions of others? Your mind, body, emotion, spirit. For your line, what lures people in, what sparks curiosity to learn more. And for the sinker, what tempts others to drown in your energy? And then we'll just end with some messages to embody your siren energy. These will come out on the next cards. Okay, so what about you initially attracts the attention of others? Oh, that's too many. Put those back. I feel like your energy is, you make a presence known. All right, let's see. Okay. So we have the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Beautiful energy. So what initially attracts others and grabs their attention to you? So I do feel that when people meet you for the first time, they do immediately get in touch with how intuitive you are, how in touch and connected you are with your feelings. With the 3 of Cups, it is easier for you to connect with others and make friends. And I feel like you have an energy that really gets along with others well. Because you are in touch with your feelings and your intuition, you know what feels good for you. And I feel like when people meet you, they know deep down intuitively that you are someone that follows what feels good, what feels right. You follow your dreams. You go after what you want. You don't hide yourself and force yourself to be someone that you're not. In the 9 of Cups, you know, in the story of the Little Mermaid, the original story of Hans Christian Andersen, you know, every time she dances on her legs, it's really painful for her feet. But the way she moves is so graceful and beautiful for others, and it really does make her happy. And I feel like you are someone that even after struggles, trials, tribulations, even after setbacks, you are someone that can keep moving forward, and you move forward with such beauty and grace, and you're able to tap into those positive feelings, the hopefulness. And I feel like when people meet you, they see that. You have a positive energy about you. And that's why I think you get along well with others, you know. I think when you meet people and connect with people, you try to connect with them. You know, there's so many things about us that are so different and unique, and sometimes those differences can divide us, but I feel like you are the type of person that likes to connect with others, and you try to find something that can connect you. You're not focusing on the differences to divide you. You're focusing on what brings you together. These are 2 cups cards, emotions. So I also feel like you are someone that's very emotionally stable and mature. You have an open heart and you let others in. I feel like your heart, the goodness of your heart and your intentions radiate, and that's why people get along with you. That's what attracts people to you initially. They can tell that you're such a good person, you have pure intentions, and you really do just want what's best for other people. You do want people to be happy, and they can sense that right away. And this open heart of yours, these pure intentions, this is what leads you through life. I think also what captures people's attention is also the fact that you do have a lot of friends. Well, it doesn't have to be a lot, but you do easily connect with others. There's something to be said about the type of energy, about the type of person when someone's able to get along with others, connect, and, you know, see them working well in a group. There's nothing wrong or right with, you know, being more to yourself, kept to yourself, or being alone. It's just that people appreciate that energy about you. When they walk into a room, if they get to know you at some function, event, they will see you always connecting or like chatting with people. And it doesn't have to be a lot of people. It's just the fact that you're able to connect with others. And people like to be around you. They like to stay around you. And it's like a harmonious feeling. You know, you see this mermaid like hugging both of these people together. I feel like also what captures people's attention is not only do you connect with others, but you also make them feel seen and heard and valued. You're not giving your full attention to just one person out of the group. You're not letting others feel left out. You have a natural ability to open yourself up so that people feel special when they're with you. People feel connected with you. You are able to glue together like a group of people and make them feel valued. You know, when you are around these people, no one's going to be feeling left out or that they're not a part of the group or that they don't belong there. It is interesting that we have 2 cups cards, so your emotions, intuitions really stand out here. So you could or could not have water sign placements, you know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, or anything like that. Mercury maybe. And I just feel like you have a little bit of a free spirit, you know? Yes, you connect well with others, you're able to get along with others, but you're also a little independent, you know? Like I said earlier, you go after what you want, you let your feelings and your heart lead you, and you are perfectly content and fine shining, being by yourself and following what makes you feel happy. You aren't a part of the group. You aren't one of those people that, I call them sheep or something. You're not one of those people that can be like herded around, you know, like a sheep. You know, you don't just follow the leader. You're gonna do what makes you feel good. And I think that's why also people like being a part of you in the group, because they know that you're not just with them because you're being nice. You're not just with them because you feel bad for them. You're not just with them just randomly. You're doing it because it actually makes you feel good. People know that when you spend your time and energy with them, it's intentional, because you are an intentional person, because like I said, you lead with your heart. All right, let's go to the second part. So now we're going to look at what lures people in. So this is what initially attracts people to you, what captures their attention, the first thing that they feel about you. Now we're going to look at what lures people in, what sparks curiosity to learn more. And we're going to look at these. Let's look at this. Let's put this over here. Look at this. Let's take this deck. So all right, so this card represents the way you move through life, interact with your environment. passing through and interact with your environment. Okay, let's put this over there. So we have the bat and the beaver. And let's reveal your card. So you got law and I am worthy. Perfect. All right, let's just leave law up here. Yeah, and we'll go down here with these. Okay, so, well, actually let's put these together. So this represents the quality that resonates deeply with others. It's what others feel connected to, and yours is I am worthy, 3, and law. I feel like, and 3 threes, so 3 may be a significant number for you. And you know, 3 is about communication, it's about groups, and I feel like this also just kind of represents what I was saying up here, but like the reason why people, after they're first, you know, attracted to you, this quality, the reason why they want to get to know you more, the reason why they actually spend more time with you to get to know you, what lures them in is that you are secure in yourself. You believe you are worthy. I think that, you know, a lot of us, all of us maybe, have some insecurities. You know, we've experienced things in the past. We may doubt ourselves sometimes. We have some insecurities. We may not show up as our best selves, our highest selves all the time. And there could be that anxious energy around us all the time. There can be that like desire to really want to connect. It comes out as, you know, kind of anxious, desperation, like sometimes needy energy. But for you, you have this really stable, secure quality of, you know that you are worthy. You know that you are worthy of connecting with others. You know that you are worthy of who you are and who you are and what you have and what you can offer. And I think that's why you're able to be so open with others and share your heart and glue other people together, because you know your worth, you know your value. And if people are around you, you intuitively know, you understand that they're around you because they love you. They're around you because they enjoy your energy. They're around you because they truly want to get to know you and you're worthy of it. You know, with law, with extra signs from law, it's like, you don't need to show off either, right? You are just naturally yourself. You're free. You go by what leads you. You know that you're worthy, but you don't flaunt it, right? You don't have to be the loudest person in the room. You don't have to brag. You are secure in yourself. And with law, with the I am worthy, is you have gifts, you have talents, you have ability to help people heal, help people feel more loving toward themselves, respectful for themselves. This might be my healer group. You have this natural energy about you that wants to help people. You know, Law's the surgeon of death, but you know, he honestly is, he knows how to help people. Law's so smart. He has a medical background. Because of his medical background combined with his power, he's able to heal people. He's able to do surgery. He's able to cut out all the energy that doesn't fit them, that doesn't serve them. And he does that because of his combined talents. You are worthy not only because of your energy, but because you've worked hard in life. You've worked hard to get to where you are now. You've studied, you've done your research. You know, it's not just natural innate talent. Yes, you have that. And also you've worked hard at it. And together, combined, that is who you are today. And that's what people like about you. That's why people want to get to know you more. Not only do you work hard, but you also follow your heart. Like Law. I love Law. Anyway. But These two cards represent the way that you move through life, the way that you interact with your environment. And this is what people find captivating about you, right? You have bat and beaver. You know, this just goes along with what I was saying. You know, bats, you know, they use echolocation. It's like, yeah, this is my healing group or spiritual group. It's like you have a way of feeling through your environment. It just goes along with the Nine of Cups cards. You have a way of following your intuition, following your senses, feeling through your environment, and having that get you to where you need to be. You know, bats, they don't specifically go by vision. You know, they're doing the echolocation. They can sense everything around them. They're sensing things, right? They're experiencing the environment in a different way than what we think, right? It's not all visual. When you close your eyes, you could probably, it's this idea of making decisions by just feeling. You don't need to look for you. You don't need to open your eyes. You know, you're feeling, you're using your third eye. And with the beaver, it's physical feeling. You know, beavers are connected with their bodies. They are connected with their environment. You know, when they build their home, you know, they are taking out and singling every single branch, every single piece of mud, every single thing to create their home, to create their environment. And this is what I was talking about, being intentional. The way you move and live through life is you go by feeling, you go by your senses, you go by your heart, and you're very intentional with your actions. Oh, sorry, maybe that's just confirmation for you. We're going by hearing now, but all right, let me just wait for this to stop. All right, the ambulance was very loud, sorry. What was I saying? Yes, I think I was saying, yes, you're very intentional with what you're doing, your next action steps, your next moves, and that's what I was saying here. You're led by your intentions, you're led by your heart. That's what I was saying too about, you know, people feel very comfortable and loved and special by you because you're choosing to be with them, right? It's not just out of sorry, you're choosing, you're being intentional. And this is also with everything you do. You're very intentional with your environment. Maybe like in your home, you're very intentional with what you're bringing into your home. You might be very intentional with what you're consuming in your body. You're just an intentional person. You use more than just sight to feel through your environment and move through life. You are connected with your senses, you know, seeing, hearing, smell, taste, and expanded to your clairs. So yeah, I feel like this is my healing, spiritual, witchy group. And you're connected to something outside of yourself. You're connected to more. There's an expansive energy about you. And you are so gifted. You have so many ways you can help people. You live through life so beautifully and expansive, and yet this is not something people know about you from the start, right? They only start knowing this about you once they start getting to know you, the ones that are called to you, that are lured in. And it's these people that are lured in, those are the ones that you want to keep around you, right? Some people don't appreciate this type of energy for what it is. And the ones that want to get to know you more, the ones that, you know, connect with this, want to get to know you more, and then see the way you move through life, which is actually what we're going to get to next, what tempts others to drown in your energy. The ones that get past this second step of once they see how you live, see how you think, your perspective on life, once they see like the special way that you just live and embody yourself, they want to learn more. They want to be more around you. They want to learn more about you. They want to drown in your energy. And that's what we're going to look at next. And those are the ones that you want to keep around you. That's your soul family. The people that are attracted to your energy and take the time to invest to learn even more about you and think that this right here is so beautiful and intriguing, those are the ones that you want to invest more time in. You know, you easily connect with others. And so it's very important for you to discern who's allowed to be in my energy, who's worthy to be in my energy, right? You are the type of person that can get along with so many people. You are the type of person that can connect well with others. And so it's a choice for you. Pay attention. When you're around certain people, when you're around certain places, what's draining your energy? You know what it feels like to feel free and alive and energized. Make sure you pay attention to when you're feeling low and drowned. You don't owe anyone your energy. You don't owe anyone your time. Just be more careful with who you're spending time with. Not everyone can be around you. Not everyone deserves. We only have so much time in our life. We only have so much of ourselves that we can give. And so it's important that you pay attention and discern and are more intentional with who is allowed to be in your energy and who gets to know you more, who gets to know you more deeply, who gets to be more intimate with you, whatever that means, whatever type of relationship or dynamic that means. All right, let's look at the last part. What tempts others to drown in your energy? So, let's just do this. Take one tarot card. Others to drown in your energy. Fell on the floor. Okay, we got this. Let's move this up. And let's take one more of these. Yes, okay. So these are the qualities that make people stay. Yes, when we first meet people, we're like, wow, that's amazing about them. That's so cool. Let me learn more. Oh, wow, like I'm really finding more about this person. This is really interesting. Like, I want to stay around them. I want to be with them more. I want to be in their energy. I want to learn from them. I want to exchange with them. This is what makes people want to drown in your energy. This is what makes people want to stay with you. These are the qualities that will help you find your soulmates, your soul family, your friends, your lifelong friends, your partners. And so we have the Two of Wands, and I am connected. This just goes along with everything I was saying. There's this energy about you. It's, yes, you're connected. I already said it all. I'm just going to repeat. This is also Gemini energy. You are so connected with more around you. Gemini energy, you communicate well with others. You can socialize really well with others. You connect with people more than just surface level, right? When you're meeting them. Like, yes, it's fun to know what they do for work or how their day was going and whatever other surface level things are happening. But you connect more deeply, right? You ask them interesting questions. You ask them more about themselves. You ask them about their perspective on life and how they live. You ask them maybe about their triggers, their traumas. You actually want to get to know people deep down for who they are and their life story. I think a lot of people, when they meet people, they want to put on the best version of themselves, right? They don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to express the things that they've gone through life. They don't want to be seen as weak or broken or whatever other words people are using. You actually want to get to know all of that about someone because you truly want to get to know them for who they genuinely are, because you are the type of person that appreciates that we all go through things in life, and this is what makes up us for who we are. And you want to be intimately connected that way. You are also connected, like I said, spiritually. You are connected to your senses, your clairs, the way you move about life. People intuitively understand that you experience life differently than they do. There are things that you may see, hear, smell, taste, touch, feel, or just know on a bigger, more expansive level. And it's because that you are able to connect this way, connect more deeply with just your environment and the world around you, that people want to stay. They want to learn from you. They want to feel that too. They want to feel the ability to connect like that. And the Two of Wands, this goes back to how you move through life in terms of feeling aligned, being intentional with your choices. You have this way of having opportunities being brought to you and being able to pivot in whatever direction that feels good to you. You have this positive outlook on life. You're able to not only manifest and attract different opportunities and paths for abundance and just passion and life, but also your ability to choose. I think a lot of people can get boggled down, stressed, and struggle with choices. They want to choose the path that will make them more money. They want to choose the path that others think is best for them. They want to choose the path that they think they should do. You, though, because you're so connected, because you go by intention, because you go by feeling, you're able to choose paths that just feel aligned. You're able to choose paths more quickly because you surrender, you pivot. You know that whatever path that you take, it will eventually lead you to where you need to go. You know, there's no wrong or right path, there's just aligned paths. And you have this ability, because you're so connected, to connect with the path that feels more aligned. That's going to lead you to where you want to go, your goals, your dreams, your wishes. All right, great. Beautiful energy, beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna close off with messages to embody your inner siren. Let's do this one, Sacred Power Oracle. I may read from the guidebook from this one because I like the guidebook. All right, so just messages on how to embody your siren energy. Rainbow Dragon. Yes, I love it. Let's read from the guidebook, because they say it best. So, be honest with yourself and others. Release your burdens. Floating within the golden ascension rays, the Rainbow Dragon is making you aware of what is required for you to act in truth and honesty. Bringing the vibration from the golden ray, the Rainbow Dragon opens connections to your higher self, the central sun, and angelic and ascended master realms, while centering you in the present. Through the dragon's movements, the frequency and vibration of the rainbow spectrum dissipates negative blocks and karmic debris, but only if you are willing to accept the change required to break down walls and barriers that stop you from moving forward. Powerful and unstoppable, once you activate your Rainbow Dragon, prepare for swift and sudden change. Bringing harmony and change in a positive direction, the Rainbow Dragon is the protector, harmonizer, destructor, and creator all in one. Connecting to the elements, the dragon is here to assist you in raising your vibration and consciousness through the energy of the elements. As the creator of action, you are encouraged to follow your truth with honesty and integrity. Right now, honesty is required in all areas of your life. When you begin to unburden yourself, you allow yourself to be open to the gifts of the universe. Now is the time to get busy. Ask the elements for assistance to work through your present issues. Which element can help you in your current situation? Focus on the Rainbow Dragon. Which color are you attracted to in the card? So what color initially pops out to you? Pink, purples, white, blue, red, oranges. And here is your message. You can take a picture or pause. But basically, since you guys are connected, maybe you already are aware of your chakras and colors, but in order to help you embody the siren energy more, in order to help ground yourself more, just connect with colors more, connect with your chakras. You know, maybe in the morning each day, intuitively look through your closet, pick out a color that stands out to you, and then embody that energy, embody that color. For white, you know, it helps you breathe and do meditation, clarity of consciousness. I'm just reading from the guidebook real quick. For blue, for water, that's freeing the emotions, expressing your truth, you know, throat chakra. For red and orange, finding your passion and also just grounding yourself more. Maybe, you know, sitting more in nature, doing that earth's core, like grounding ritual, connecting the tree roots of the earth's core, up to you. Purple, placing you on your life direction, harmonizing yin-yang energies, emergence of one with spiritual law. Since you are so connected, make sure you are taking time to connect with yourself daily, doing some type of spiritual practice, just connecting with your heart, your higher self, maybe your inner child. And one last card to close out, Whispers of the Ocean. Okay. Blend into the environment. You have many skills and fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. yes, I think because you connect so well, right? You're very connected in general, because you get along so well with people, because you are just this bright, warm, loving energy, you can fit into many places. So I think this is important for you to sit with yourself, connect with yourself, like I said, and discern who is worthy of your energy, who is worthy of your time, what places are worthy. It's not just people, what places, what activities are worthy of your time. You know, you don't need to force yourself to go anywhere or do anything that doesn't feel good, which you know already. You know what feels aligned, you know what feels right, you know what lights you up, what makes you feel free, like you want to dance. And you don't have to, I feel like you go with the flow and that you take action not too fast, but this is just another confirmation reminder, is take time to assess what's going around you and adapt accordingly. And I feel like you do adapt well. Just another reminder that you don't need to force yourself to make a decision quickly. If you don't feel good about something, if you don't feel ready, whatever it may be, don't do it. You know, some people can just make quicker decisions, whether that's getting into a relationship, a romantic partnership, whether that's signing on for a job, whether that's, you know, just choosing something that's going to be something for the long term, something serious, something committed. You don't need to force yourself to make a decision if you don't feel good. Take as much time as you need, trust yourself like you do, and make the decision when you're ready. All right, well, that's all the messages that I have for you. Thank you for being a part of my first reading. I hope it wasn't too clunky. Please, if you felt called to the reading, if anything resonated with you, let me know, comment below. Let me know how the reading fit in with you in your life, what stood out for you. Hit the subscribe button if you want to follow more tarot readings, and you can check out my website or send me an email for any other options to connect. Bye. Hi, group 2, welcome to your reading. We will be doing a nod to my Siren's Allure spread. We're going to be looking at your hook, line, and sinker. What about you initially captures the attention of others? Mind, body, emotion, spirit. What lures people's in, sparks curiosity to learn more about you? And what tempts others to drown in your energy? And then we'll look at messages to embody your siren energy. Okay, this will come out in the second part of the reading. All right, let's look at this. Oh. I'm ready for that. Ow. Okay. So what about you initially captures the attention of others? Okay. What about, wow, there's a lot of cards coming out. You know, so I was supposed to only draw one card here, but 2 came out, and a lot of cards are flipping out now. I wonder if your energy is just like really big. Let me, all right, what captures people's attention? Wow, this just, oh my God, okay. Let me just keep shuffling. A lot of cards are trying to come through. This is like gosh, okay. Okay, well, these cards are just waiting to pop out and talk to you. Let's see. Interesting. I initially thought maybe you had a big energy, but this is a lot different. This energy is very calm, relaxed. You know, oops. All right. Let me just pull one more card. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. All right. It's all going together. Okay, so first of all, the qualities that initially capture people's attention about you, we're gonna go with your mind at the start. And what I mean by that is, you know, group one was about their emotions, how they move through life intuitively, you know, that energy of getting along with people, open hearts. Yours is, there's this very calm, soothing, balanced quality about you. People can tell that your mind is very stable, secure, and a little bit quiet. You know, I think you have this temperament of being calm and collected. It's like people can tell that you've maybe worked on yourself, whether that's therapy, coaching, just spending time with yourself. You are someone that when people meet you, because of the way your demeanor is, because of your energy, people know already that this is somebody that takes care of themselves. This is somebody that invests in their mental health and their well-being. And people can see that. You have a very, I keep saying calm, a calm and quiet mind. And I'm trying to explain it because this is a very restful energy to have. When people are around you, they can rest, they can relax, they can rejuvenate themselves because you're not all over the place. You don't have this anxious, high energy about you. You're not dumping your mind and your emotions on other people. You are quietly waiting, taking everything in. You are feeling connected, like, with the world. And balance. You know, there's this, I thought group one was the spiritual group, but there's just this Zen presence to you. I don't know if you do like yoga or meditation, but people that meditate and quiet their mind, there's just this aura and presence about them. You know, the Two of Coins is about balance. You know, you're able to prioritize and balance your life really well, your time, your energy, your commitments. And this just all goes really well together. It's just a very balanced, secure, stable energy. And people get that right off the bat meeting you. I think the reason why it captures the attention, because a lot of people, you know, they're on the move. They move so fast, they move so quickly through life. They have a lot going on. They have trouble balancing all their responsibilities, their time, relationships, people, work, and it can be a lot. And you can sense it from others, right? You can see that they have a lot on their mind, a lot on their plate, and sometimes when they're with others and in groups, you can tell they're not really there. They're thinking about the million things they have to do. They're thinking about all the stuff they have to do at home, their to-do list. But when people are with you, they know that you're very mindful. They know that you're present. That's what it is. It's a secure, balanced energy, but you're in presence. That's what it is. You are present with them. Your mind's not all over the place. You're listening to them. You are connecting with them. And this is, you're present, connected, at peace, and balance. And it shows through your energy. Not only is your mind such a safe haven and space for other people, but your energy is as well. And because you are present and balanced, they know that you want to be there. You know, they know that you're not thinking about something else, wanting to be somewhere that you're not, you know, thinking about tomorrow, thinking about your plans. You are present in the moment. You're mindful. You are there because you want to be there. And you're just a breath of fresh air. I just have this like, I feel relaxed, breath of fresh air. I just feel so good. Like, you'd be a very energizing energy to be around. I would love to be around you all the time. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. I don't know if let me just take a second to stare at the cards to see if there's any other messages I can get for you, because this is pretty straightforward. You're just a breath of fresh air. You're just nice to be around. Balanced in your mind and your body. Just overall balance. You know, I think you know, this is also mind, body, emotion, and spirit. You have like all four. You know, So in group 1, for example, what really came out with them was their emotions, their intuition. They're just a very emotionally open person, very kind and open, and can get along well with others. You are balanced in everything. We have mind, we have body, and then we have spirit and emotions. Temperance, you're connected with water, you're connected with spirit, you have, guidance, angel guidance, protection. You are aligned in your path. You're just a very well-balanced, mindful, but maybe you are also the other spiritual group. I thought group 1 would be the healers and spiritual, but you're very connected with yourself, it seems, and connected with things outside of you. All right, let's go to the next group. We're gonna look at what lures people in, what sparks curiosity to learn more. So yes, let's go beyond this. What is it about you that wants people to know more? Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna look at, the way you interact with your environment, the way you live life. Oh, all right, that's too many. We're just gonna shuffle this better. Okay. And let's look at, you have Luffy. That's why I laugh, because Luffy's energy is different than this. But I laugh because, he got 2 cards out and a bunch of cards are flying out. So I was like, what is going on? I am blessed, I am celebrated. Okay. Can you? Yes, can we see all that? Yes, okay. Let's do this. Okay, let me see if I can read this together. Luffy's a little bit different. What sparks their curiosity to learn more? So, yeah, you are also very connected. I was talking about meditation and mindfulness, but also gratitude. You might practice gratitudes daily, like in the morning or at night, or, you're just thanking the universe or the world about your blessings. But I am blessed. You are someone that's very appreciative, grateful, and thankful for where you are and what you have. And it makes sense, for you to be able to be this present, for you to be able to be this restful and mindful and balanced. It's because like I said, you've worked on yourself, you've put in the effort, and to be able to be that balanced and calm in the mind, it's because you're also aware of your blessings in life. You're thankful, your opportunities. It's one thing to be happy with where you are, to like the direction that you're going in. You are someone that people know is just very grateful and thankful for the people around them, for the life that you've been given, for your opportunities. You are actually very thankful for it. I don't think a lot of us take the time to thank ourselves, thank the world, thank anything outside of ourselves for what we have. You truly understand that you are grateful and thankful for the safe space that you have, the roof over your head. You're thankful for the food you get to eat. You are thankful for just breathing. You're thankful for going out every day and living this mindful, blessed, and free life that you have created for yourself. And you're just blessed for yourself. I am celebrated. You have done so much work to get here. I think people underestimate what it takes to get to this space. People may think, oh, you just don't have a lot going on, or, oh, your life's not dramatic as mine. You're so lucky, I don't like that phrase. It's like, you're so lucky that you haven't gone through this. You're so lucky that you don't have this. You're so lucky. No, you're not lucky. Yes, you are divinely protected, but you put in the work. You've created this life for yourself. You are blessed and you are celebrated. You should be celebrating yourself if you haven't already for all the work that you've put in. The reason why you're so blessed is because you have done what needs to get done. You've conquered your mind. You've sat in the emotional storm of struggles, trauma, and difficulty. You've sat with all that and you've learned what to do to help you process your thoughts, to process your feelings. You've learned the tools. You know, it's not just about being guided by someone, right? Like, yes, therapy is very good. Therapy can be very helpful. Coaching, you know, being guided by something. Some pills, some medications, they can be very helpful, you know. Always follow what your doctor says. Beyond that, you've decided for yourself, you know, there are other ways that I can help myself. This shouldn't be forever, right? I have the power within me to heal myself. I have the power within me to keep going. I can use the tools that I've learned from other people, from my life, from mentors, from guidance, from licensed practitioners. I can use all the tools that they've taught me and do that for myself. And that's what you have done. You are at such this peaceful, restful place because you've done the work and you believed in yourself. You know, like, I had a friend that he's doing so well in therapy. He's raving about therapy, and he said something like, you need to go to therapy, you should go to therapy. And I don't know why he assumed I haven't been, but it's like, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy that it's helping you so much. This is so great. Like, to be guided by someone, to express your feelings and thoughts, it's so good. Also, this is just my perspective. Also, I believe therapy doesn't have to be forever, right? If you need it, you need it, right? Go for it. It doesn't have to be forever. We have the tools. We can learn the tools from them. We can take them home. We can do that for ourselves. You know, we don't have to rely on them. Use them, yes, if you need, but we don't have to. And I think that's where you are. You're in this space of, you've done that work. You continually do the work by yourself and you are free. Celebrate yourself. You're in such a great place. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And it just goes well with the tiger, you know, the way you move about life, the tiger, you have experienced things. You've battled a lot of things. You have scars, you know, metaphorically or physical scars. I don't know what you've been through in life. There may be scars on your body. But there's also emotional scars, mental scars. And the way you go about life is you embody who you are and your experiences. You do not hide, you do not ignore, you do not repress, and you do not try to forget or downplay what you've been through. You wear them beautifully. You are the type of person that understands, hey, I've been through some shit. It's affected me, but I'm not letting it hold me back. I'm not letting it restrict who I am, who I get to be. I'm not letting it put me in a box. I'm not letting it make me be ruled by fear. You acknowledge and understand, hey, yes, this is what I've been through. I've healed to a point where it doesn't hurt. Yes, there's a scar there because of just how impactful it was. It was such a big experience that I'm always going to remember the experience. I'm always going to know that it existed. However, I've healed, I've learned, I've grown. This is a part of me. It's a part of who I am, and I don't want to take it away. I've battled it and I've come on the other side. And that's what it is. You've taken every experience that you've gone through, whatever struggle you've gone through, and you acknowledge that, hey, I've learned something. This is what I'm gonna do differently. I'm stronger now. I'm stronger because of this. There are so many experiences we've had that are so painful and hurtful. The pain is very real. The hurt is very real. You've been able to feel through that pain, experiences, and accept it, you know? Some people can't accept that certain things have happened to them. You've come to a point where, hey, this fucking hurts. I accept that this is my reality. This has happened. This is happening. This happened. What do I want to do about it? Where do I want to go from here? How would I act differently? What would I do next time? How can I be better? How can I trust myself more so that I don't get into that situation again? You move through life where you see every experience as an opportunity. If it's aligned, and it brings you to where you need to go. If it's not aligned, you've learned. And now you have all these stripes, all these scars, and you wear them beautifully. And you clearly show up beautifully, calm, mindful, at peace, and balanced, because you understand that, yes, we all deserve to live our best life, to feel loved, to be free. And you understand that there are some shadows and darkness and pain as a part of life. Those things teach us. You understand all that. It's like yin and yang. You understand that there are cycles to life. We can't always be pain-free. I don't want to say that we have to struggle. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you see every opportunity, as I said, as a learning experience, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's not getting that job, you see it as it wasn't aligned. There's a better opportunity for me. The universe has something planned for me. And it is this energy, this grateful energy, this way through moving life, the way you see opportunities and perspectives. This is what makes people want to get to know you more, that lure them in. And now I understand why that goes with the Luffy energy. Because let's be honest, Luffy's not restful and balanced. He needs people to take care of him. But I will say, Luffy has been through, okay, well, if you're watching this, if you don't know One Piece, go watch One Piece. If you don't even know what One Piece is, I don't know what to say. But I won't spoil anything, but Luffy he's been through stuff, right? They all have. He has a scar on him. This scar, this is what I'm talking about. This most emotional, devastating experience that he had to experience. He's gotten past it. It sucked. This is what I'm talking about. You experienced pain, suffering. It was very hard, very low. There may have been a point where you thought, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can continue. Luffy got past it with help, right? He's like, I'm gonna get stronger. I'm gonna make sure this doesn't happen again. I'm gonna keep looking forward. Luffy has that energy. No matter what he goes through, no matter what he struggles with, he's going to be better. He's going to keep fighting. And he has such a beautiful energy. And this is why a lot of people come around him, want to be around him. He doesn't give up. He wears his scars proudly and beautifully. He's experienced things and he doesn't brag about them. He doesn't dwell on them. He doesn't tell a lot of people about them. You may not, you might have more, this is like hermit energy a little bit. You might have been through so many things in life. You're so like at peace and mindful that people might not even expect this of you, right? Some people think like, oh, that person's so at peace, they haven't experienced anything. No, it's the people that are so like at peace, balanced, and mindful, and just like have like a good rejuvenating energy that have been through this stuff, because they've had to learn how to keep their inner peace, right? If you are able to express such outward peace to people when you first meet them, the level of inner peace that you have is because of all the work that I said that you did. That's the Luffy energy. Battling your scars, getting forward. I don't know what experience this was for you, but I'm really proud of you for continuing to look up. And you're at a good place now. You're at peace and happy and blessed and grateful. There was a time where you may not have thought you could survive, and you have. And I'm really proud of you. So I hope you've been celebrating yourself. If you haven't, go bring yourself out on a date. Go buy yourself something fun. I don't know, cake, cookie, chocolate. That's what I like. But celebrate yourself. You've done such great work. I hope you've acknowledged that yourself. You can be so grateful and show gratitude toward literally everyone and anything around you, but hopefully you're doing that for yourself, because this is amazing. All right, let's look at what tempts others to drown in your energy. So this is what they initially were captivated about you. This is what drew them in because of the way you live life, the way you show gratitude, the way you can get past things. But let's see like what makes them stay, what makes them want to drown in your energy. And I was telling group 1, the ones that get past this, the ones that want to drown in your energy, the ones that keep going past these levels, this is your soul family. These are your soul connections. These are the ones you want to keep. Because some people may look at this like, oh, that's cool, and then not want to learn more about you. That's fine. The ones that want to learn more about you, and then once they've learned this, want to keep learning, these are the ones you need to keep. All right, let's look. Tarot, so what tempts others to drown in your energy? Okay. Tempts others to drown in your energy. Oh my God. All right. Let's do this. Let me just pull one more since those cards wanted to pull themselves out. All right. Tempts others to drown in your energy. Oops. Can I? Oops. All right. Can you see that up? Let's pull this up a little bit. Okay. And we'll pull a personal power card. What tempts others to drown in your energy? Oh. I am happy, yes. Yes, it all makes sense. All right, Luffy, you can go over there. Okay. So, yes, what tempts others to drown in your energy? So, let's start here. You've cultivated, I mean, it's literally everything I've already said, so I feel like I'm going to repeat things, but we'll just do that. You've cultivated such a safe inner sanctuary for yourself, the Nine of Coins. You've tended to your inner garden. You've been very intentional with all this work that I've been saying. You have created a home for yourself, you know, an internal environment space that feels really good for you, you know, routines and practices that uplift you, but also your home environment, wherever you're living. You have this, the reason why you're so at peace and restful is because you've cultivated that environment for yourself, like internally and outwardly. Whatever your routines are that you are doing, whether that's daily, weekly, or monthly, I think I mentioned you might meditate or do yoga, whatever that is. You've cultivated such a safe space and haven for yourself, and then it shows. People want to stay in your energy is because you have that practical side of you. You know, I think a lot of people can have ideas and notions and, you know, say like, oh, I've always wanted to do this, I need to do that, oh, I need to go to the gym, oh, I need to eat better, oh, I need to do this, right? I need. You are someone that said, I want to do that, I get to do that, I'm going to do that, and now I have, because this has been so important for you. I can't express enough how much work you've done for yourself. A lot of people, it can get overwhelming, right? When you're at a low point, you're sad, you're overwhelmed, you can just get busy, right? A lot of people can just distract themselves. They can keep going out, hanging out, doing whatever they need to do to take their mind off of anything and everything. You are the opposite. You dove into your mind. You dove deep. You confronted your traumas. You confronted your feelings and your thoughts. And you took time to do this, you know? And because you've done this, you're happy. You're genuinely happy. I mean, it shows here. You're so at peace, you're happy. This is why people want to stay around you in inner energies, because they got to know all this. You're so at peace in your mind. You're so balanced. You're so connected. You're full of gratitude. You celebrate yourself. You wear your scars so openly, and you think so positively about the world and where you're gonna go, and you've made so much effort to create this life for yourself, and you're truly happy. This is like, I guess there's more spiritual groups. You guys are a little different in different ways. You've overcome so much, and you're so happy, and people want to be around you because, one, they respect you. They really admire you. The ability to do this, it has a lot of strength. Yes, the strength card. It's like internal strength that it took to get there. They admire that about you because they may be struggling through that and they want to know how you got there. Maybe they want to even ask you how you got there. But you are the type of person they want to be around because it's motivating for them, right? It's like, what's that saying? It's like you are the sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, you know? That's why it's so important to be careful and discern like who's around you. I don't know if you've ever had close friends or family that you're spending a lot of time with that, you know, your energy's drained because maybe they think very negatively about life. Maybe it's hard. They're having some toxic habits. Maybe, you know, it's just kind of bringing you down, or they're not motivated, and it can really affect you. It can really affect you to be around people like that, where you are the most motivated person. It's really hard. You want to surround yourself with people that are similar, that are really motivated, that, you know, have healthy habits, that are similar to you. They do the inner work. The people want to be around you because you help motivate them. You have this happy life and they want to get there too. Maybe they're also similar, but they want to be around you because you are like that they're looking for that specific type of person to feel motivated, to be around. And yes, you might be, you are spiritual. I mean, obviously, this is all very spiritual, but 7 of Cups, you are very connected with your feelings. Obviously, you've done the work with your mind, but feelings, very spiritual, very connected with the world outside of you, very thankful. You know, you're living a happy life. You're just a very Zen person. And this is similar to group 1 in terms of like, I wonder if 1 and 2, if you guys were picking between the 2, but maybe just watch it just in case. But you have opportunities around you as well. You have all these opportunities and you're able to connect with yourself and trust like what feels aligned. You know that it's, you know, you don't have the, what's it called? Analysis paralysis, the choice paralysis. When you have opportunities that come to you, when you have choices to make, you don't necessarily get too stressed about it, right? A lot of people can get stressed. I think I was telling this in group 1. You can get stressed, you can choose wrong because of what others people think you should choose, what you think you should choose. Because you're so connected with yourself, your mind, your heart, your spirit, you know that whatever path you take that feels aligned will get you to where you need to go. And you're living a happy life because of it. And if for whatever reason it doesn't work out, you pivot. You pivot to what feels aligned because of your tiger energy. It's a learning opportunity. It's never a wrong path for you. Oh, you guys have such a beautiful energy. All right, let's do some closing messages to embody your siren energy. Let's do this one. Just shuffle. And you know, Luffy always gets to where he needs to go. He, even without trying or thinking, he is so divinely protected. He is always where he needs to be, you know. I mean, it's an anime, but no, you understand the energy. He is led by something bigger than himself. He's always where he needs to go. He trusts that it will all be okay. He trusts those around him. He trusts himself. He just trusts, and you trust. You trust yourself a lot because you've done the work. All right, let's see here. Messages for how they can embody their siren energy. Oh no, there's too many. Let's reshuffle. I don't want to take 3. All right. All right, medicine. I thought this one was gonna come out for one of the groups. I'm not sure why. And let me read from the guidebook from that one. I like the guidebook. So yeah, clearly, yeah, the people in here, with what you've gone through, from what you've done, from where the place you are, like definitely spiritual, could be shaman, whatever, intuitive healer. definitely connected to spirit and the world around you. All right, let's see here. All right, 20, medicine. Lead by example, share your knowledge with others. Found in employment, social circles, families, organizations, and spiritual groups, leaders nurture, guide, and support us through life at all levels and in all situations. People seek out leaders for survival, purpose, and achievement. The ability to heal and work with different energies and the gift of vision are the medicine of the shaman, bridging the world of earth, nature, self, and spirit. Looking to a leader or elder for guidance and mentorship is essential now. Remember, true leaders empower, direct, and facilitate transformation. A false leader, however, can tear down progress, destabilize social networks, and create spiritual cults. Powerful healing energy is around you now. You are strongly connected to shamanic medicine. Journey within the realms to learn and share in the messages from your ancestors. Past life journeys can reawaken your soul's natural gifts and access your ancestral power to enlighten and illuminate your direction. Right now, you need to harness the power of natural remedies, herbal medicines, and natural skincare products. Visit a professional to assist you to support your mind, body, and spirit. Use complementary medicine in addition to traditional healing methods. You are a natural healer. You are being asked to utilize your natural talents in the healing arts. Whether for counseling, energy practice, holistic, or Western medicine, you are encouraged now to explore your gifts with purpose. Take a leadership role. You have the knowledge and guidance to heal yourself as well as others. Lead by example, be humble and graceful in your approach. Affirmation: I am a powerful healer. The power of the universe shines within me. I am a powerful light bringer. You know, this just speaks to, I don't know where you are in your journey in terms of, oh, sorry, let me fix this. Oh, okay, well, all right. You've been through so much. You've worked on yourself. You're at such a peaceful state of mind. You're so happy that it's saying is, I don't know if you do this already, but most people can't do what you did. And you did it, you know, with some help, but also by yourself alone. You've created tools and practices for yourself to get you to where you are now. And if you've been called and led to share this with the world, definitely this is confirmation that you should, if you're not already. Maybe you already have a business, a holistic business, coaching, medicine, what have you, but you have gifts and it's important to share that with people. And this is what I was talking about, you know, people want to be around you because they want to know how you did it, how you got to be there, how you're so happy when you started, you know, down here. And maybe if you are at the beginning of your journey, you know, you've gone through this and you're at the beginning of your spiritual practice, then this is saying find a mentor. That's what I did. Whatever you feel called to do, there's so many spiritual modalities, you know, whether that's tarot, Reiki, you know, you might do already meditation or yoga. There's Akashic Records practices, there's shaman journeys, past life regressions. There's like so many spiritual modalities. You know what feels aligned. Feel what you feel called to do. There's so many different practices. Follow what feels good. And I just wanted to say that if you've already learned so many, some of them are just for yourself. Some things you learn, this is what I had a problem with. I learned so many things and I was like, oh, I was so called to so many things that I thought that I had to teach everything. No. I felt called to so many things as a way to heal myself. And then the ones that stuck with me, that really light me up, those are the ones I can teach. Those are the ones I can help. Tarot, I love tarot. There's other things that I do that are just for me. I don't have to share it. That'll be your journey to figure that out. Let's do one more card. You know, you don't have to share everything you've learned. Yes, they're all important, but it's okay if you're only called to share a few things, because there are so many voices in the world. There's so many people teaching different things. Do the one that makes you feel good. You know, do the one that feels aligned. There's so many choices. You can't go wrong. Do the one that makes you the most happy. That'll help you tend to your inner and outer garden. All right. Let's see. General message. Have embodied. Siren energy. Oh my God. Let's do that again. There's too many. group, like all the cards keep popping out. Hey, there's a lot to say. You might have a lot to say. You might have so much to share with the world. You should share it. Do YouTube, do a podcast, do something. There's so much for you to share. Don't hide. Don't hide your gifts. Don't hide what you went through. People want what you have. People want to be happy. People want to know how to heal. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Okay, we'll take these two. Up 3. All right, well, we're just gonna take all 3 because, I mean, come on. All right, dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Let your personality shine. This is what I was saying. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. So this is what I was saying about maybe some of you are already on the path of wanting to share your gifts, share your experiences, but you're watching too many people. Yes. You want to look at what other people are doing, right? You know, get ideas, you know, just to see what people are doing in the field, look professional, but be careful. You are unique. Your voice, your experience is very important. Don't try to be someone you're not. I was talking about this on one of my podcast episodes. It's like, let's say you're blue. Let's say you're like very calm. You're very calming. You're very balanced. I've said zen, but let's say a lot of the people that you're watching are very energetic. They're outspoken, they're outgoing, they're loud. Don't try to be that person. If that's not you, it's not you. This is not you. It looks good, right? You're like, oh, they have so much success. This is how I should be. No. They are successful. They reach so many people because they are themselves. That's who they authentically are. They're expressing themselves and people are finding that voice that resonated. You have a different voice. You have this zen voice. You have this balanced voice. You have this different part of you that's different and unique, and you need to let it shine. You need to be yourself because people are looking for what you are, not what you think you should be. So be careful with that. Break free from whatever is holding you back. Express happiness. Yes. Like I said, do what intuitively feels right. What feels good. Let's say you're going down a path and you're not feeling good. You're like, oh, I think I should do this. But no, you know what feels good. You know what feels aligned. What's your yes? You know what lights you up? You know, I think about like food. It's like, you know, I hate olives. I don't know what it is with olives. Like I can taste it in anything. Like I'm not going to force myself to eat olives. So why would I force myself to do something else that feels the same way? You know your yes and no. Olives are immediate no. I know what other things feel like a no. What is your yes and no? Figure that out. Connect with your energy, connect with your feelings. Do what's your yes, don't do what's a no. Help appears in various ways. There's much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift, you forget to look to the support systems. And know that you're not alone. You know, whether that's friends, family, if you find like a coach or a mentor, you don't have to do this alone. You do have guidance. And you can discern who deserves to guide you too, right? Sometimes, you know, we may choose wrong. We may choose the wrong mentor. We may choose the wrong coach, and they may say something that changes what we do. Do what feels intuitively right. You are in your mind. You are in your body. You are happy. You cultivate your environment. You're in touch with your intuition. Just follow the nudge. The nudge will get you there. Just keep following the nudge. You don't need to know the outcome. Keep following the nudge and pivot. Keep following the nudge, and you will be where you need to be. All right. This is all the messages that I have for you. Thank you so much for being a part of my first reading. Sorry that it was so all over the place. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button so you can follow more of my tarot videos. If you want to connect with me, you can check out my website, send me an email, and I'd love to hear what resonated for you, how it fit into your life. Comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3, this will be your reading. I'll get down into the specifics. So this is a nod to my Siren's Allure spread. We're going to look at your hook, line, and sinker. So what about you initially captures the attention of others, whether it's your mind, body, emotion, spirit? what lures people in and sparks curiosity to learn more. So like what draws them into your energy. And sinker, what tempts others to drown in your energy? What about you makes them stay with you? And then any general messages to embody your siren energy. And this will come out in the second part of the reading. I pre-shuffled that, and then I will reveal your character. So let's do the first one. What about you initially captures the attentions of others when they first meet you? Oh God. Okay. Page of Wands and okay. All right. So the first thing, you're a very passionate go-getter person. So yes, the first thing is you do have this creative, passionate energy about you. When people first meet you, you do have this spark, this determination, this light about you that has gotten you to where you are now. Very successful, abundant, living in all ways, right? Because of this passion, creative spark that you have, because of this energy that you have, this determination, it's gotten you to where you are now. You've created a life for yourself where you are happy in your connections, where you're financially abundant and stable, where you created a home for yourself. You're seen as someone that's worked really hard to get to where you are because you followed your passion, because you've had this drive and determination. It's this drive and determination that's what captivates people. It's this energy about you, this really determined energy, this ability of whatever's on your mind, whatever you think you want, wherever you want to go, you follow that, and then you manifest into reality. And what I mean by that is you take the steps that's needed to get there. You're able to take these ideas and actually build on it and make it your reality. I feel like a lot of people will have a lot of ideas, notions, and they keep them there. They keep them in their head, or they don't share it with the world. You have been there, but you've actually taken the steps that it's needed to get there. And I want to make sure that you don't downplay how special that is, because a lot of us have ideas, but we don't have the drive, the determination, not that we lack work ethic, but you actually took the steps to get there. These ideas stayed in your mind, kept you up all night, lit something in you, and something about this, you were able to move past that and take concrete steps. You may be really goal oriented. You may be able to make plans for yourself. It can be overwhelming sometimes. The same way with me is I might have an idea, I might have a vision of where I want to go, but then it's overwhelming because I realize there's so much that needs to get done. There's so much out there, and then I'm not able to do anything because there's just too much. You're able to break it down and make concrete steps for yourself and keep going. You're able to create manageable action steps for yourself. And then that's how you were able to create the life for yourself. It's like the willpower. I think that's the word. You have willpower. You believe in yourself. You believe intuitively that whatever you want or go after will happen. You believe that you can make it successful, and you have. You might also have this really big sense of trust in yourself. I think a lot of times we can have ideas and notions, and then on paper we can figure out what needs to be done, but then there's this sense of fear of what if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't work out? What if I can't do it? What if I don't make the connections I need in order to support myself to get there? What if I don't have the money to support myself to get there? What if I just don't have the resources or the energy? What if I end up not liking it? What if? But for you, you trust yourself that you'll follow the flame, the spark. You'll trust yourself that you will bring yourself to where you need to go. You trust yourself that it will just happen. You know, you take steps, you take concrete steps towards your goal, and you trust that it's just gonna work out. You can pivot, you can make another goal, you can keep adding things. You just trust that it will happen. And I think that's really important to have, this sense of trust. I wanna know why you trust yourself so much. Let me just pull a card. It's supposed to be just 2 cards, but I'm curious. Where does this sense of trust come from? Where does this sense of trust come from? Okay. So let's put this here in the middle. The bridge. What bridges fire and earth? Water, apparently. Okay, so you have a handle on your emotions. You know, so in tarot, like, it starts with fire, right? This is like the life force energy. Like, it's that creative spark that ignites. And then you have to be able to translate that down, right? Into a thought, an idea, an emotion. You have to be able to translate that down and then create it into your reality. So you are able, the sense of trust comes from, you have a handle on your emotions. You understand how you feel about something. You are able to get past this fear. You know, a lot of us can, as kind of as I was saying, a lot of us can get into our head a lot of the times. You are able to take this creative spark, this energy, this determination, and then you're able to categorize that, like, what does this look like for me? It's like, what's an example? For example, maybe someone has an idea. They want to be able to impact the world with their words, let's just say. Like, whatever that means, words, writing, words. So someone's like, yes, I love writing. I want to be able to inspire people with my words. And then they stop, right? They're like, well, how does that work? How do I inspire them? Do I need to write something? You know, and they get into their head. For you, you're able to follow what that looks like or feels like for you. Like, what does writing mean to me? We're passing kind of the air, but what does this feel like? What is my unique expression of this? Is it poetry? Is it a novel? Is it quotes? Is it something? You're able to feel through this energy and translate it into how it looks for you, how it works for you, how it inspires you, how you're able to express your emotions through it. And I think that's what mostly is. It's a form of expression. You're able to express your ideas concretely. That also connects with yourself. It connects with you, who you are, like what inspires you. You also have a goal, a sense of purpose. You know, this water dragon, this king, the King of Cups, you know, he has a mastery of his emotions. He's for everything he's learned, through everything he's been through, he's at this point in his life where he understands what he's thinking and feeling. He's able to communicate his emotions honestly. He's able to experience his feelings and weather the storm while also protecting the pearl inside. He has a goal. He has this sense of gentleness to him, but also, I'm just saying him for whatever reason. He has this sense of gentleness to him, but also it's like this strength. You have these ideas, these passions, this creative spark, this interest, and you have a goal-ish of where you want it to go. You have something that you want to protect. I think that's what it is. It's something about protection. It's like I think it's because it's more than you. Some people's ideas, they're thinking about it because they want to do it, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. You're like, oh, I have this great creative idea, this passion, this spark. I want to do this thing because I want to, right? Because it makes me feel good. Great. I think it's because it's something bigger than yourself. It's something that impacts others. It's something that will impact those around you and, well, whoever, the world, that has been able to get you through this. It's because you have such an expansive goal in mind that you're able to get through the steps. I think it's because you're being led by something bigger than yourself. And that's what it is. Maybe this is also another spiritual, are they all spiritual groups? It's like, not like forced. You were called by something, right? You had this fire, this spark, this passion, and it's not even like you could ignore it, right? It's kept you up all night. It's kept you going. Like you can't ignore it. And because it's bigger than yourself, because it's going to impact more people than you, because it's going to be protecting others in some way, that's why you've been able to create the concrete steps to get there. Because, I mean, you just have to do it. It's like a pull, it's like a draw. It's like the line, like in this reading. It's like you're being called somewhere and you just like have to go in that direction. And I think that's what it is because you're not focused on the exact outcome. You're not focused on exactly like what this looks like, what does it mean? You're literally just following the pull. So all these little steps that you've been able to take, all these little action steps, you're doing it because you're able to pivot. You're just like, this feels like the direction that I need to go. This feels aligned. The spark is still there. So I'm going to keep going slowly in that direction. Because you feel a call. You don't know what that call is, but you are able to just go. Some people, when they have these ideas, until they have the concrete end in mind, until they understand exactly how it's going to happen, they don't move. And that's why a lot of people freeze, right? It's like the universe, the world, there's so many ways that we can get to where we need, and some people, they have this exact plan in mind, and because it's not this exact way, they're not able to move forward. But the universe might have other ways to go. The universe might have all these ideas in mind, all these opportunities that you don't even know about, or the others might not even know about. And because this person is so dead set on how it needs to happen, those opportunities don't show up, or they don't see them. But for you, you've been able to get there, or maybe this is a message for you, this is how to get there. But for you, if you are here, you've been able to get there because you've been following the nudge. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't really know exactly what's going on. You've just been following the nudge and you're open to how it shows up. And that's why you've been able to get there. Or for those that want to get there, this is how you need to get there. You're feeling called by something bigger than yourself. You just need to follow that path, that spark. It's gonna feel like this. You know, if you're confused on which direction to go, all these different options, what feels good to you? What feels playful? What feels like that spark? What are you passionate and excited about? What lights you up? Like, you know, when you see people light up when they're like really passionate about something they're talking about, that's what it needs to feel like. It shouldn't feel dull or like a struggle. It shouldn't feel icky. It shouldn't feel like a no. It's the yes and no again. Follow your yes. So you've been able to do that. So that's why people are attracted to you. It's because you follow something bigger than yourself. I think, yeah, it's just like group 1 and 2. It's like, maybe you all need to listen to each other. It's like you're able to follow. This is like another way that intuition comes through. The other groups is a little bit differently, but you're able to follow this spark of passion and you literally just follow that to get you to where you need to go. And that's interesting to people. You know, you don't have to have it all planned out. You just trust that it's going to happen. And that's really captivating, you know, this sense of you trusting yourself, this creative ability, you know, you're in touch with your inner child. You can trust just that feeling, and that's gotten to where you need to go. Great. All right. let's go to the next one. What lures people in and sparks curiosity to learn more? So we're going to look at these cards. Oh. Okay. And let's look at, I'll reveal that in a second. All right, so this card is the way you move about life, how you interact with your environment. Okay, 2 cards came out. Coral and Pig. I'm going to read the guidebook for that one, but let's look at this. Okay. And we got I Release What Doesn't Serve Me and Chopper. If you haven't seen One Piece, watch One Piece. If you don't know what One Piece is, I can't help you. All right, and so cute. Okay. All right, so I release what doesn't serve me. I think this goes along with the King of Cups is when I was talking about you have a handle on your emotions. You know, you've come to a place where you've mastered your emotions. You're able to express yourself openly and be vulnerable, right? And this one, I release what doesn't serve me. You are in touch with your feelings. You know, you're able to cry and not feel bad about it. You're able to express yourself the way you need to express yourself. You're able to like move the energy out of you, you know, whether that's physically through exercise or breathing or crying or maybe artistic expression. You're able to release energy that doesn't serve you, which does connect with this, right? You follow your passion, your spark, whatever ignites you. You have a handle on your emotions. You have a higher purpose. And because of that, you release what doesn't serve you. You know where you need to go. You know what needs to be done to get to where you need to go. And you know that you have to release what doesn't serve you. It's like Scorpio energy or the Death card in tarot. It's like you must continuously keep releasing what doesn't serve you because you have to keep moving, transforming, getting to where you need to go. And the place that you are, the place that you need to go, and keep going. You know that what you need, you know what you need to leave behind. Let's do the coral. I didn't read the guidebook for the other ones, but for the coral, I need the guidebook. Pig, no, coral. There it is. All right, detachment, mastery, and potency. Nice and steady, coral emphasizes the importance of a strong and sturdy foundation for whatever you choose to build. Coral resides underwater, and with every shift in current, coral holds strong because it is extremely grounded on the ocean floor. No matter what emotions swirl around you, stay rooted in the core of your being, and you'll be able to withstand any storm ahead. It's easy to get swept up by the drama of others or even your own emotions, but coral reminds you that your emotions are not your identity, and to detach yourself from when you feel yourself getting carried away. Emotions come and go, but you are here to stay. This awareness builds trust within yourself, and others can rely on you to offer an objective and diplomatic view, influenced by the data. Coral promotes peace and mastery, becoming still in the face of chaos. Yes, this is what I'm saying. So I feel like you already do a good job of this, which is what I was saying here, release what doesn't serve you, the emotions. Oh, hold on, this thing is shaking. Okay, sorry, my camera was shaking. But yes, so I feel like you're already doing a good job of that, releasing what doesn't serve you. This is just another confirmation and reminder that I think it's also like, show yourself gratitude and a nod that you've been building where you are now, great on great foundations. You've been releasing what doesn't serve you. Another confirmation, letting go of people, situations that don't feel good, that don't light you up, and being okay with that, you know. You've come to a place of really emotional maturity and understanding, like, I was telling this to group 2, I think it was, or in group 1, is protect your energy. You know, who deserves to be around you, who deserves to be in your energy, and release what doesn't serve you, you know. You need to cultivate a very careful environment, you know, like even just like 1 degree up in the ocean is like devastating for coral. You can trust and connect with those intuitive senses of what doesn't feel good. You don't have to keep putting yourself in situations that don't feel good just because you're like, well, I only see them once a month. I only see them every so often, so it's okay that I spend some time with them and don't feel good. Why? Why do you ever need to force yourself to not feel good? It's not necessary. You can release that, what doesn't serve you. You've been cultivating this. You've been paving your way for success. You don't need to keep things in your life that don't make you feel good, that don't match this energy. For the pig, I feel like it's a nod to also, you know, getting dirty. Like, I feel like the pig is another nod to that kind of playful energy. You know, the pig runs around in dirt all day, goes in the mug, finds things, and it keeps going and it has fun. It's not afraid to get dirty. It's not afraid to search around, dig around, because it's having fun. And I feel like the pig is another nod to just this playful energy of have fun. Don't be afraid to get dirty, have fun, connect with your inner child. You know, you already follow this passionate and creative spark, you know, and you've built your way up until now, mastering your emotions, but don't forget to have fun. Like when you release what doesn't serve you, like that can be a lot of emotional draining work, but also how are you nourishing yourself? How are you having fun? How are you nourishing your inner child? You know, make sure that you remember to do some playful things, you know, like Chopper, well, I don't think this really ruins things, but well, maybe it will. So I won't do spoilers if you haven't watched this, but for those that you know Chopper's profession. It's very reliable, you know, what he does. But also, he's a kid. He likes to have fun. He eats cotton candy. He likes to play around. He is very in touch with his inner child because he's an inner child, but he's also super successful. He's done the work. He's studied. He's a very reliable member of his team. But he's also having fun and he's very cute. And don't forget to do that for yourself. Just because you've made it this way for yourself, just because you're an adult, doesn't mean you can't have fun. Adults can have fun. You know, I think people forget that we were once a child, but that doesn't go away. Our interests don't go away just because our bodies get bigger, just because we have more experiences. Whatever you used to love as a child, make sure you're doing that now. You know, watch those movies that you used to watch. Do something playful that feels good. Go color, run around, have fun. Maybe you do need to go in the dirt. Maybe go outside and run around and play tag or something. But don't forget to have fun, because people still respect you. People still see you as reliable. People still see you as successful, creative, passionate, and also in touch with your inner child. And I think that would be a good role model for others to see, you know, and witness. You don't have to be so serious all the time, you know? This could also say maybe you're already in touch with your inner child. Maybe for those of you that aren't, that's the message for you. But for those of you who are this way, who do have Chopper's energy, is maybe that's why people are drawn into you. You know, you're very successful and have a handle on your emotions, but you're also very in touch with your inner child and you like to have fun. All right, let's look at what tempts others to drown in your energy. Put a tarot card. Magician and oh god. Oh, okay, well, we'll just take those. Okay, let's see. Can I put these up here? And I just wanted to mention with Chopper's energy is you also, what lures people in, I think, is because there's also this emotional side to you. You know, I think people see you as determined, able to get to where you are, successful, but also you have this emotional side to you. You really care about other people. You're very sensitive, like not sensitive in a bad way, but like you feel, you know, release what doesn't serve you. I think I mentioned like the crying is whatever persona you put on out here, you are an emotional being underneath, and people like that about you. That draws them in, is you're super successful, creative, and you're emotional, you're in touch with your feelings, and you really care about other people. And you know, that's also what I was talking about is, you know, living this abundant life, wanting to help other people, you know, forming relationships around you, being happy, is you really care about those around you, and you really care about what you do and helping people. All right. So what tempts others to drown in your energy? So yes, the Magician energy is basically everything that I said already, but you know, you are a creator. You co-create with life. You are able to manifest anything you want because you put in the work. You literally utilize all of your resources that you have, and you create what you want. And that's what I was talking about with the energy, is you're able to manifest what you desire, what you want, what you envision for yourself, and put it into reality. And that's exactly what the Magician does. You know, I don't know if you have like, I mean, you do have a higher purpose. Maybe you're like a light worker, but you know, for this is, I have a higher purpose, I'm sacred. So maybe you're also in touch with who you are expansively. You know, you're not just your body, you're not just your mind, like you have a soul, you have energy that connects and impacts with people. You trust your intuition, you have this higher purpose, and you're following that. People stay in your energy. I want to make this very clear to you. Yes, you're very successful, you know, driven, connected with your emotions. The reason why people stay with you is, I don't know if you have this hidden or not, or if it's clear, but people like this magic about you. You do have this magical side to you, the Magician. You're sacred, you have a higher purpose. There is this special energy about you, like it's probably a spiritual energy, whether you identify as that or not, but you have this, you're different, you know, and that's a good thing, you know, like you are connected to something bigger than yourself. I was saying this for the other group, so I guess everyone's just like that, but you are connected to something bigger than yourself. You have a higher purpose, and people really like that. You know, I think a lot of people, you know, they have goals in life. There's nothing wrong with, you know, I want to have a family, whatever that means, whatever family means to you. I want to have this career. I want to live in this city or state and just have like a good life for myself. Perfect. That's great. You see life a little bit differently. You're more expansive. I have a higher calling. I have this draw, this passion to really help people, and I want to follow that, and I'm going to create it for myself. I'm going to create it for myself because it doesn't exist. I'm an entrepreneur. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. Oops. Oh God. I have to create it for myself because it doesn't exist. That's a very special energy to have, to literally just have this calling that no one can see, right? Only you can. Have this calling that no one can see, actually create it for yourself because it doesn't exist, and then be successful with it. That's amazing. That is a great energy to be around. That creative, special, magical energy. People want to be around that because not everyone's like that. You're different. And I want you to understand that's why people stay. It's not because you're successful. It's not because you're driven. Like, yes, they appreciate that about you. It's not even because you are connected with your feelings and emotions and playful. Yes, that's important about you. But special, yes, that's good. I just wanted to make sure that you show gratitude for yourself and understand that the magical part of you, that special part of you, the spiritual part of you, the different part of you is what makes people stay. And I don't want you to hide that or think that you should diminish or downplay this. You can shine this part out of you more. you can make it so that people don't have to wait 3 layers to get to this. You can show it up here. But maybe you already do with your business. I'm not really sure. But you don't have to hide that part of yourself. You are sacred. And I think this was like one of the other groups. I think it was group 1. You also invest in yourself. You love yourself. You respect yourself. You know that your time is valuable. 11. Yes. You know that your time is valuable. You not just care for others and do things to help others, but you also put in the effort to take care of yourself. Your body is a temple, and you believe that. And people enjoy that. It's like, I think I was saying this in another group, it's like we can want to connect with others so much. We can be desperate for that connection, and want to feel like we're a part of a community and belong. And sometimes we aren't very intentional or discerning with who is around our energy, which is already told you is be careful with who's around your energy. But you do understand that you are sacred, you are special, that not everyone should be in your energy and not everyone can, and you're aware of that. And so for the people that are in your life that get to like be close to you and in your energy and intimate with you and have those intimate connections with you, they understand that and they feel special too, because you're not handing that out to everyone. You're intentional with who you surround yourself with. And because you have this higher purpose, it's like you're also busy, you have things to do, you have things to get done, but you also make time for them. And for yourself. You are also well balanced. Well, you have to be with all this going on. Yes, my magician. All right, let's look at messages to embody your siren energy. Take from here. Source. Yes. I'll read from the guidebook as well, because I like the guidebooks. But yeah, so if you don't already, this is just another confirmation of, keep connecting with yourself and your higher purpose and showing gratitude for everything around you, everything you've accomplished. Like, show gratitude for yourself and the universe for everything that has come into your life. And also, you're supported, it's not just physical human people that are supporting you. There's other energies and entities and beings that are supporting you, and you can ask for their help. You can call upon angels, your guides, whatever you believe in, to ask for support and guidance and help, because you don't have to do it alone. All right, let's read this. So, surrender fear with the power of prayer. Miracles can happen now. As a source of comfort and hope, prayerful thoughts strengthen your faith in life and divine consciousness. Life isn't always happiness and joy. Experiencing sadness and sorrow is a part of life. Turning to prayer during times of trouble and darkness opens pathways for the divine will to act on your behalf. The power of prayer can be accessed by anyone, anywhere, at any time. When positive energy exists within and around us, it can help us balance any physical or mental condition. Divine Source speaks to us through prayer when we truly surrender our fear and open our heart to pure love. People tend to turn to prayer only in times of trouble. In fact, they should offer prayer even in good times to show gratitude and thanks for the blessings that they have received. A continued flow of divine surrender opens us to new possibilities while increasing our strength on a spiritual level. Yes, showing gratitude. Have faith. The ascended masters in heavenly realms will respond in divine deliverance if you surrender your heart to receive. By being open to the work of miracles, you allow universal synchronicities to bless you in abundance. Prayers help your mind and body to become one. Divine communication is strong right now. Messages from loved ones, angels, ascended masters, and divine source are brought to you now. Pay attention to thoughts, feelings, and impressions you receive during and after prayer. Invoke your spiritual power and blessings from heavenly hosts and deities by surrendering to faith with an open-hearted routine prayer. The power of prayer is strengthened by your spiritual state. Mantras open door for divine communication. Using a prayer or dharma wheel brings purification and value to your heart's requests. Right now, pray for the miracle you need. You are being divinely assisted. Affirmation: from the light of God that I am, I clear and open the way for divine miracles. I surrender my heart to 100% pure light consciousness. I embrace divine will through love and faith. So yes, what that's saying is, what I want you to focus on is, obviously take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but gratitude. Not just in times of stress and sorrow, as I was saying, but showing gratitude right now. Like, I don't know if you've shown yourself gratitude. I think I said this to another group, but you've done so much already. You've followed your path. You're continuously going, moving forward. You know, you're following this guiding light and energy. You should be proud of that, like of everything that you've done so far, all the work that you've done, like emotionally, and yes, all the emotional work you've done to get to this space of being able to release what doesn't serve you, all the work that you've done to create success in your life and that you're keeping going, this magician energy, this sacred energy. You've done so much, so show gratitude yourself and thank the universe, you know? Thank the universe for the house that you have, the food that you eat, for being able to walk around and breathe air, you know, there's just a lot of things to be grateful for. So, and open yourself up to help, open yourself up to receive. You know, you're giving so much to others. Your whole dharma and purpose is giving to others. Be open to receiving too sometimes. I mean, all the time. All right, and last message. Oh, excuse me. All right, message to embody your siren energy. Clearing the excess. You are entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is your physical body or your physical space. Okay, yeah. So some of you might be moving or moving rooms or whatever, but releasing what doesn't serve you. Yes, not only is this physical objects in your space, which actually really helps, by the way, like just cleaning your space will help you. It's just moving stagnant energy, but also, I don't know what you eat, but you know, just being more mindful of what you eat, clearing away excess foods that, you know, aren't good for your body, clearing away excess people, energy, situations, like I said, that aren't good for you. This is again just that Scorpio energy, releasing what doesn't serve you. Because when you release what doesn't serve you, it creates room for more aligned opportunities. You know, people can be afraid of releasing people, situations, jobs, because they're afraid of what they'll lack. But there's no room for what's truly good for you. Release those things so that more aligned connections can come in, so that your heart is more open, so that you can create more opportunities. And I think that is all the messages that I have for you. I'm really proud of all the work that you've done. Good job. Show yourself some gratitude. And that is it for your reading. If anything resonated with you, leave a comment. Let me know how that works into your life. If you would like to stay connected with me, you can subscribe for more YouTube videos. And if you want to find out other ways to work with me, connect with me, just send me an email, go to my website, and we'll go from there. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Hi, Group 4. Welcome to your reading. I'll go over the specifics with you. This is a nod to my Siren's Allure reading. We're going to go over your hook, line, and sinker. What about you initially captures the attention of others, your mind, body, emotions, or spirit? What lures people in and sparks curiosity to learn more about you? What draws them into your energy? And what tempts others to drown in your energy? What makes them stay there? And then messages to embody your siren energy. All right, start with the... Oh, and this will be the second part of the reading. I'll reveal your character and the oracle card. Okay. So what about group 4 initially captures the attention of others? Group 4. Oh God. Okay. Can't take that. Oh, all right, we'll do that. Okay. Hermit energy, huh? And the Eight of Cups reverse. Okay, so what initially captures people's attention to you? So definitely, how do I say this? You are someone that, so not just in touch with your emotions, but your mind. The Hermit energy is someone that is very introspective. They can take a deep journey within. And I feel like together, oh, hold on, there's an ambulance. Let me wait for that to finish. Okay, it's done. All right. So I feel like, I wonder if people know that, I wonder if you have gone on a journey, like physically and internally. You know, the Hermit energy, there's an internal journey, there's an introspection there. You've taken time to yourself to really explore your mind, your emotions, your spirit, and look within. Because of something that happened around you, some problem, some situation, it forced you to look within. The Eight of Chalices, the Eight of Cups energy, it's, you know, in The Little Mermaid, she has made a choice. She had a goal in mind. She wanted to be somewhere, and she left behind her family. She left behind her life. She left behind everything to get to where she wanted to go, because it felt aligned. It felt better. And it's a vulnerable spot to be in, to make this decision. It's not necessarily that everything was bad, right? Some could have been, but it just didn't feel good. It just didn't feel right. And so she left, just based on the feeling of, this isn't it, so I need to make a change. I need to leave it behind to go somewhere else. I wonder if there's something about a journey here. Like, did you move away? Did you leave something behind? Did you maybe you move cross country, maybe you move cities, maybe you move states, maybe you're out of town, maybe you move to a different country. There's just something about you taking a journey. Maybe it was a vacation. Maybe you went to go find yourself. It's this, when people meet you, something about them maybe being aware of this journey. Maybe you're well-traveled. Maybe you've been to so many places, destinations, you've seen so many things, you've experienced a lot of different cultures and people are really interested in that. You've gone to places that no one else has gone, or that they want to go to. And this wasn't because, you know, just for the fun of it, you know, this wasn't because, you know, this was on my bucket list, so I just have to do this. It's because something prompted you to go, some situation where you had to take a physical journey elsewhere to also take an internal journey to understand yourself better. Let's just pull one more card to understand what's going on here. Let me understand this energy better. What type of journey did group 4 go on? What prompted this journey? Oh. Page of Coins. Okay, so maybe it was for work. I don't know if you relocated for work, or maybe it was a different work opportunity, or you had to go to school, you know, whether that's college, postgraduate, something about you learning something new. Whether that's in an institution or a program, but all for work and career. Maybe you travel for work as well. And that's exciting to people, you know, whether you travel for work or maybe you did this for school, or maybe you had a career change, but you went somewhere, you had to make a change, you had to leave your life behind for this goal in mind. And because you did have to leave things behind and make such a drastic change, you've learned more about yourself. You know, you did it alone. And I think that's what it is you didn't do this with someone else. There wasn't anyone with you. You didn't have like a buddy. You didn't have support. Maybe you had to create a new life for yourself. Maybe you had to build a community, find friends. I don't know if this is talking about myself, because that's what I did, right? I moved cross country because I just wanted to. I felt this call, I felt this pull. It's been calling me. I wanted to move there. I didn't know anyone, you know. I had to make new friends. I had to build a community. I'm still in the process of doing that, but I'm doing it alone, right? And there's something there's an internal strength about, like, the strength card. There's something very admirable about that. It's like nothing forced you necessarily to go. There wasn't like some drastic upheaval in your life. It's that you were feeling the call. And it might have something to do with your career as well. Like, you wanted to make a change. Maybe where you went is more supportive for your career choice. Maybe where you went, there's more people out there doing what you want to do. Maybe you can make more connections, but it is supporting you in some sense of education, learning, and career sense. And I think all of this together is what attracts people to you. Is you're following your passion, you're making things happen, you moved or left or decided to go somewhere else to create this happier life for yourself, to support your business, and you did it alone. You're doing it alone. You had the resolve to do it alone. And that takes a strong person to do that. Let's look into what lures people in, sparks curiosity to learn more. We're gonna reveal this, and let's take this. So this card, we're gonna draw the way you live, the way you interact with your environment, the way you move around life, your way of living. Oh my God. All right, all these cards popped out. Am I missing one? I don't know if I'm missing one, but oh well. Oh my God. All right, this one showed up twice, so we're gonna take the starfish. Let me just take one more. Way to move about life. Okay. B. All right. Let's move this so we can see that. Purple, pretty. And you got Robin, and I speak highly of myself. Okay. Let me just move that together. Okay. What lures people in? Space sparks curiosity to learn more. So let's talk about the way you interact with your environment and move about life. You know, we talked about this notion of leaving just based on what's best for you, right? Based on what feels more aligned, and just doing it alone. And that goes also with the bee energy. You know, bees, which goes with your career, is they work hard. You do have a purpose, you do have a passion. And with the purple, I wonder if you also have a spiritual business, a spiritual passion. Maybe you had to move somewhere that was more creative, more spiritual in nature. Maybe there's more people that are more aligned with that path. You don't have to be, but I was just getting it with the purple. But with the bee is, you know, bees work hard. They do little steps to create something. Like, it takes so much time to make honey. And what they do create feels good, right? It tastes good, it's sweet. It's like whatever business that you're doing, whatever area that you're working in, whatever you're studying it's going to uplift people. It's going to make people happy. It's not just, everyone's work is important, but I'm saying like whatever you're deciding to directly like impact somebody's well-being. And I feel like the bee energy also goes along with how you live life in terms of, it goes with the starfish, is like, and with bees, they play an important role with pollinating everything, connecting everything, bringing everything together. And with the bee energy, it's keep doing what feels good for you. There's so much in life. There's so much different types of work, jobs, careers, and paths. And I feel like you're doing that. You're following your path. Don't look at what other people are doing. Follow what makes you feel good. Work hard on what makes you feel good. Don't invest all your time and energy into spaces, places, and people that don't light you up. If you might have had a job before where you didn't necessarily were passionate about it, loved it, or liked it, but you were really good at it. Imagine the type of things you can create. Imagine the impact you could have is if you took that same energy and something you were actually passionate about. Like, that's how powerful you are. And this goes with the starfish energy, the star card. It's like, reminds me of, the star in tarot. You're very unique. This is going to relate to Robin. You are so unique. You are so different. Don't compare yourself to what other people are doing. Follow what feels good for you, shine as bright as possible. Be that guiding light and star for people. You may feel very different. You could feel misunderstood, like you don't belong, because, starfish are unique. They're very different. That doesn't mean that you don't have a place in the world. Become that guiding light for other people to find you. Like Robin, it's like, Robin's different, I love Robin, by the way. She's my favorite one, her-in-law, but Robin's my favorite One Piece character. If you resonate with Robin, like, there's a reason. There's just something very mysterious about you. You are different. You are the starfish, Robin is. It's the way she goes about life, her interests, they're different. They're unique. Like her mannerisms, her jokes. Maybe you're into scary movies, Maybe you have an interesting sense of humor. But maybe you're also a little quiet about it, but then when you speak, it really makes people turn. It's like, we need Robin, we need all of them, but don't be someone you're not. Don't randomly become Luffy or Nami or someone else that's completely different because you think you should be like that. You think that people will get along with that. No, people will get along with Robin. You have a special energy and people will get along with that energy. We all are at a different frequency. We all are a different color, and we are all beautiful that way. We are all beautiful if we embody ourselves as we are. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. And the purple just matches everywhere, and her color is purple. You may be a spiritual person with all the purple, and because you did a career change, or you're thinking about a career change, and with the hermit energy, so maybe you're thinking about that. If you are, don't shy away from it. You have a voice, you have a light that people need to see. There is a community of people that need your voice, that need you to shine as bright as possible. If you don't shine as bright as possible, no one will be able to find you. Shine as bright as possible so that you can blind the people that can't handle it, and they will go away. Don't be afraid about pushing those people away. You don't want them near you. You want to shine bright so that people that are curious about your color, your energy, and your space are like, oh my gosh, what is that? I need to go over there. You want the people that, it's the line, right? This is the energy that people are attracted to when they first meet you. This is the energy that pulls them in. This is what I'm talking about. Shine, it pulls them in. And then we're going to get to what tempts others to drown in your energy. The people that get past this, the people that are curious, to know more after learning this. These are the type of people that you want to keep in your space. These are the connections that you want to make. So let's get into what tempts others to drown in your energy. Oh, I speak highly of myself. You can just read, I am worthy, lovable, smart, unique, beautiful, safe. What is that actress? What's that actress's name? Kind of looks like this. They, I don't know their pronouns, so I'll say they. They have like two sides. It was this commercial. They had like a very feminine look. It was like blonde hair, makeup. I think they had like a red dress. And then they looked very good. And then they took off the wig, or they cut their hair. I forgot what it was. I don't know. But it was either a wig or they cut their hair. Their hair was brown, had a shaved side. They took off all the makeup off their body. They had tattoos. They like went into their like masculine, and their masculine looked really good too. Both sides looked good. You need to accept your feminine and masculine sides. Both are very beautiful. But step into like what you feel right. Like, for example, like I finally got my tattoo and I've never felt more like myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did it take me so long to get this tattoo? Like, express yourself physically. You know, it's not necessarily about looks, but like express yourself. Like, go get that piercing, go get that tattoo, go dye your hair, go cut your hair, go wear that shirt you wanted to wear, whatever it is. Like, express yourself, step into yourself. Don't be afraid to be different. Look the way you want to look. Shine as bright as you want and go after what you want to go after. Do the job that really lights you up. Follow the path that really lights you up. Like, just be you, because I promise you, like, whatever it is that you're thinking, whatever it is your desire, whatever lights you up and gives you that spark and passion and energy, and you just can't wait to talk to about people, that's what you are here to do. It's scary, but that's what you're here to do. We need that unique energy. We need that unique spark. We need that creativity. All right. Yes, let's move on. So what tempts others to drown in your energy? Let's take this. Okay. And we'll take one. Oh God. All right. I don't know if it's my shuffling today, but one of the groups, all these cards just kept popping out. All right, one card. There's just too many. Please, just one. Let's try this one more time. I'll take whatever comes out. Okay, God. Okay. So Queen of Swords reversed, and I have permission, 2-2. I feel like you, based on all this, which makes sense, you know, you follow your intuition, you're able to like follow your path, leave. You know, you need to shine bright. You're very unique. What after attracting that, after people are attracted to this, lured to this, what makes people want to stay in your energy is you communicate very openly. You communicate your thoughts very well. The way you speak is so clear and pure. And what I mean by that is you don't have any alternative intentions. I think when some people speak, they can have like ulterior motives, or they can calculate in their head what to say, how to talk. You speak purely from your mind, like You don't sugarcoat. You're direct. But what's authentic to you? It's not like you're mean, like you're honest, but only when asked. You're not someone that, those people that say like, oh, I'm just being honest, but they're just being mean, right? No one asked for their cruel comment. That's not what I'm saying. Is your communication is very clear and it matches your like clear, honest intentions. And it's straight from your mind. You're not changing. You're not trying to portray yourself as someone you're not. You're not trying to speak in a way that doesn't feel authentic for you. I think because, I'm just gonna turn this around so I can see it better. But people listen when you speak. There's something about your voice. There's something about your energy, your voice level, your tone. There's just something very clear and like powerful about it. It's not like you're demanding in any way. It's just when you speak, people listen. I think it goes back to Robin. It's like, Robin doesn't speak that much. But when she does, it's like, what? What did she say? Like, it can be powerful sometimes, and sometimes it can be funny. It's like, when she speaks, it matters. You speak your voice when it matters. You're not trying to overspeak the room. When you're with a group of people, maybe you tend to be more quiet because you like to listen. But when you do speak, when someone asks you to speak, or just when you feel like speaking, what you have to say is important. What you have to say like makes an impact on others. And it's coming from you. Like, it's just honest. It's just true. You might also, I don't know if you seem spiritual. It's like, you're also connected to source, right? The snake. It's like, maybe sometimes when you say something, it shifts something in someone. It makes them think, it makes them pause. You also have an open perspective about things. You're not speaking from bias. You're not speaking from pain. You're not speaking from hurt. You are a clear channel for spirit. You're a clear channel for intuitive messages. And when you speak, it really does matter, and it does change things for people. It does affect them in a positive way. You are a neutral speaker. You are a neutral person. And people may come to you for advice, for guidance, because they can trust that what you have to say is open. It's neutral. It has an expansive view on things. I have permission. And yes, I have permission to speak my truth. This goes back to what I was saying about being honest. It's like, you also though don't hide. You don't necessarily hide what you have to say. If something happens with someone, let's say a friend, a family, a partner, romantic, whatever dynamic, you communicate openly. You know that you should speak your feelings in mind if you're hurting, if you're upset, because you want to build with them, right? It's like some people are afraid of speaking their truth, whatever that means, because they're afraid of hurting someone's feelings. They're afraid of someone taking it bad or wrong. They're afraid of someone maybe potentially leaving them. And it's like, you understand that if you really want to build a strong connection or intimacy with someone, if you really want to keep going and have this person be in your life, you have to be open about what's going on, because it's just how to treat you, right? You understand that this isn't about the other person. This isn't about telling someone what they did wrong. This is about, how do I feel respected? How can you treat me well? And these are my boundaries. And you're not afraid to express your boundaries. You are someone that left everything to go after what you want. You are introspective. You understand yourself. You know how you want to be treated. You know how you want to be spoken to. You demand respect. And that's why people stay. You're open, you're honest, but you demand respect when you need to be. You can communicate your boundaries. You can communicate your hurts, your pains, because it's from a place of, hey, I want to build with you. I want to connect with you. I want to understand you. I want you to understand me. So I need to share. I need to speak my truth, and I have permission to do so. You are someone that has done the work. These are like the other groups. Maybe watch number, was it 3 or 2? Group 3 or 2? It's 2, Luffy. You may be, so I don't know if you were drawn to group 2 or 3, but 2 is, it's important to express how we feel, right? The moon. You understand that you have gone through things in life, as we all have, and you know your triggers, you know what hurts you, you know how to soothe yourself, but you also have to communicate that to someone else. You want to be able to connect with them. You want to be able to build with them. You understand from what you've gone through that you have permission to express your truth. I don't know if you had a situation in the past where anytime that you opened up about your feelings, anytime you opened up about your thoughts, that it was shut down, that it was dismissed. You know, whatever relationships that you had in the past, you know, platonic, romantic, or otherwise. You understand now at this point that you have permission to speak your truth. You deserve to speak your truth. Maybe you didn't have this energy before in the past, but because of everything that happened, you've moved away, you're embodying yourself more, you're accepting yourself more, you're shining for who you are. And now you understand that I get to speak my truth. I should speak my truth. And then this energy helps the other person, right? Like, you're going to be this person because you're so open and honest with your communication, because you're so open and honest with expressing your feelings, you know, in a healthy way. The other person can do the same. The other person can meet you. And if they don't meet you, that's for you to decide, should I leave this in my life? If you express from such a vulnerable, open place, like, hey, this hurt me, I feel this way, like, and they meet you with resistance, they don't accept it, you know, they diminish your feelings, that's the past pattern. You're gonna let that go because you're in a new space. You're not gonna accept that. Give people the chance. Don't compare to the past. Give people a chance to show you who they are. Speak your truth. Speak vulnerably from the heart. Express your feelings. And you may be surprised. Someone may meet you and say, hey, thank you for telling me that. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean to do that, but I know that I hurt your feelings. I want to do better. This is what's going to be different. I'm going to do this differently. That's how you know that's a healthy person. That's what happened to me. I heard something and it hurt me. I thought they were talking about me. I thought, because it was a trigger from the past, I thought they were poking at something I had gone through. And we talked about it, you know, we both expressed our hurt and our pain, and we both acknowledged like how we were feeling, and we both said like, oh, we didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Like, this is how we're going to be different. And both of us did that. I said, this is how I'll be different in the future. And they said, okay, I'm going to be careful with this. This is how I'm going to be different. Because we wanted to connect, right? This wasn't about blame. This is about, hey, we're hurting. I want to connect with you. How do we make sure that this doesn't happen again? And that's the people that you need in your life. So this is what people are attracted to, right? This is what brings them in. When they get past this and they stay in this energy, those are your soul connections. The people that want to have open and honest communications with you, the people that want to express their feelings, the people that want to emotionally connect with you and who you are, those are your soul connections. Those who you should keep in your life. And those are the ones that will bring you energy. And in your new life, this is the type of company you should be having. Don't go back to the past. You want the people that appreciate the Robin energy, you know? All right, let's just get messages to embody your Siren energy. Oh my God, again, we'll just take one, please. This one I will read from the guidebook because I like the description. God, took a little while. Boundaries, yes. So this is what I'm saying. Okay, so, all right. Okay, this is just a confirmation. So for those of you that have had trouble in the past with boundaries, I want to tell you that, I don't know if I said this to this group or was the other group. I'll reiterate. You may be having a call. This might have been group 3. You may feel a call, the calling. You know, you've left behind some life, you've moved, you've done something, you know, to achieve this dream of yours. And some people might not understand, right? This is you, right? It's in your head. It's a calling. They can't feel what you feel. You just know deep down, intuitively, that this is where you're meant to be. This is where you're meant to go. And you, behind this wall, may know what's out there. You might not see it yet, right? He's on the ladder now, but you know there's something out there. You want to go over the wall. You know, you're like, I want to go over there. And this person's like, no, stay here. We're comfortable here. Why would you want to leave? There's nothing there. I don't see anything. Stay here. Stay with me. If you loved me, if you cared for me, you'd stay with me and build a life here. But you have this calling. You can't ignore it. And so you go. And look, there's a magical castle. There's a magical land. There's so much more to explore. Because you were correct. You were following your aligned path. Not everyone feels this. Not everyone sees this. Be careful with who you are around. Discernment. I talked about this with the other groups. Discern who's around you. You do not want to keep people that limit you, that diminish you, that tell you not to follow your truth or your path. Someone can say, hey, I really want you to stay. I really want to build a life with you. However, you should follow your dream. That's the type of people you want. That's the type of energy you want. You want people that support where you want to go. You want people to support who you are. It's really important for you to discern who is allowed to be in your energy. I said this to the other groups. Who deserves to be in your energy? Your energy is special. Your energy is different. Not everyone can appreciate you. You know, when Robin was with those other people, you know, her other evil path, they didn't appreciate who she was. She was out for herself. Who she's with now, they really appreciate her. They really let her be who she wants to be. And she's so happy. She's so fulfilled. She's so satisfied. There's people like that for you. Your soul family, your friends, your family, partners, lovers, whatever. They exist. And it's these people here, the ones that are attracted to this, are pulled in by this, and want to stay for this. Those are the people that should be around you. The ones that communicate openly, the ones that support your growth. And that's, I think I said this to group 3, it's, you want people around you that motivate you. You know, you don't want people around you that bring you down, that stay stuck in their pain, their traumas, their frustration. You want people that are like you. You're on a path of growth. You're on a journey. You're on a journey of taking care of yourself, introspection. You want to grow and learn and expand. You need people like that around you that also want to grow, learn, and expand, and talk about their emotions as well. But let's read from the guidebook. Chase your dreams. Opportunities are endless. Throughout our lives, we sometimes feel our movements are restricted, whether it's our career, finances, relationship, travel, or living arrangements. We need to grow as individuals, but we can only do that by breaking old molds and creating new experiences. There is so much potential within you, but you must be willing to be bold and brave. Breaking barriers is only possible when you overcome your anxiety about moving past physical and emotional boundaries. While it may be comfortable and less risky to stay where you are, you have more opportunities on the other side of the wall. Having the confidence to step forward into a new path might be a frightening or an exhilarating prospect. Have faith. For moral support, discuss these avenues and your emotions with close friends and family before making any decisions. Let's get to that in a second. Right now, your soul is asking you to break away from traditional thinking and to step outside the box to find solutions to the issues you are facing. The universe is encouraging your growth right now by giving you gentle nudges to explore new ideas. Healthy, emotional, and physical boundaries are encouraged now. Establish your personal power by creating new boundaries to balance the give and take in relationships and personal connections. New opportunities will arise when you are ready to take that step forward. Take advantage of the opportunities when they come. You have the momentum to push forward with success now if you choose to do so. Affirmation. I am able to create healthy boundaries, support my personal growth and potential. This part right here. Yes. Discuss worries with your friends, family, support, those that you trust. Discuss them. You know, Acknowledge them. At the end of the day, make sure you listen to your heart, to your gut, because they're your friends and family. They may want you to stay. But for the ones that really support you, they'll tell you to follow your dreams. So just make sure you're following your voice in the end. And yes, the physical, emotional boundaries. The emotional boundaries is important. That's why this is what I was talking about connecting emotionally. It's like, don't over restrict yourself. In the past, you may have been hurt because you tried to communicate your feelings and your thoughts, and it was met with resistance, and it was very vulnerable and it hurt. Don't keep everything inside. Give yourself permission, for what the people you trust, the ones that you build with, to let out some. It could be a little at a time, and give themselves a chance to prove themselves, to prove that they respect you and your feelings and that they deserve to be around you. And we'll pull one more message. Oh, God. I'll just take this because that's the first one I saw. Why not? All right, polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Very bright. I think this, it just sums up everything. It's for those of you on this new path, whether it's career or you moved, there's been some transition, some change. Just trust the intuitive nudges. Trust your yes. Follow what feels good. You don't have to know the exact outcome. The universe has many opportunities and ways to get you to where you need to go. So don't be too focused on the outcome. You can have a goal, but just trust that there are many ways to get there. If you have multiple paths that you can take, just trust what feels good. Trust what lights you up. Trust what feels aligned. Just trust that inner knowing and take a step. Take one step at a time and keep pivoting. If you keep trusting those nudges, keep trusting those steps, it will get you to where you need to go. Don't be afraid. Don't paralyze yourself because you haven't outlined every single thing. You should probably watch Group 3 because Group 3 is good at this. They follow that passion, that spark, that intuitive knowing without having everything set into place, without having everything perfectly laid out. Because of that, they've been able to pivot and create and build abundance for themselves. So you might want to watch Group 3. It's kind of giving me like 7 of Cups vibes. It's like there's a lot of paths you could take. Some are aligned, some not. Just follow which one feels good. There's no right or wrong. Don't be afraid. Take a path and see what happens. Take a path that feels good, aligned, see what happens. If you end up taking a different path that doesn't feel aligned just because you think you should, see what happens. You will learn and then pivot. Just keep pivoting. But I'm saying if you keep pivoting toward your yes, it will get you to your yes. And that is all the messages that I have for you. Thank you so much for connecting with me on my first tarot reading. Hopefully it wasn't too all over the place. If you want to keep connecting with me, if my messages resonated with you, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment below, let me know what you got out of the reading, how it worked in your life. If you want to look for ways to work together or connect with me, you can always send me an email or check out my website. Otherwise, you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.